Hey everyone, Michael Ferrara here, and today I want to talk about consistency and what I like to call the Dory syndrome, right? Because I'm sure you've all seen Finding Nemo, and you've seen Dory. Dory, swims around and she forgets things, and something shiny over here, so she kind of changes directions and changes her mindset and just goes many different ways, sporadically. So she doesn't really commit to anything. She chases after one thing, and then something pops up on the side, and where does she go? She goes over and chases that. Well, I don't know if you're a lot like Dory, but I'm a lot like Dory. See, my biggest thing is I chase opportunities all the time. I am an opportunity chaser. I'm always looking for that next thing. I'm always looking for that new system, that new tool, that new marketing strategy, just anything new that can push me ahead and get me, to where I want to get to be able to do it easier instead of working harder. You hear it over and over and over again. The harder you work, the less you make, right? The people that are making all the money, they're really not working that much. But they did have to put in the work and the effort in the beginning, and then they needed to find the systems and the tools to put in place to keep that engine well oiled and greased, and just keep everything turning and churning the way it is, and just producing that income. So my experience is I've kind of went in many different directions, right? But my end goal has never changed. See, it's kind of like the GPS situation, right? You plug in your final destination where you want to go. The GPS is going to take you there. Now, if you're driving along and you see like, hey, there's a little road congestion, and you decide, you know what, I'm going to turn right here, and you go right and you start going down this other road, the GPS is going to reroute you. But you can keep turning off of that road and keep going different directions, and the GPS is going to try getting you back on the right path. But it's eventually going to get you there. So your final destination doesn't change. It's just everything you do in between. Now, from personal experience, see, my problem is I start on one direction, and then I add something else to it, and I add something else to it, and I add something else to it. So I keep adding all these other avenues or these other directions, but my final destination never changed. So with that being said, you kind of get a lot of stuff started, but nothing finished. So it's finding that one thing that you want to do, figuring it out, and getting you there. Now, again, from my personal experience, a lot of those detours or those turns that I went on, I needed to go on because they were helping me grow. They were making me a better person. That final destination where I'm going, I wasn't ready to go there yet. I needed to do something else. I needed to learn a new skill. I needed to get over a fear of something. I needed to, embrace something else or just learn something else. But the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, it pushed me off to the right or the left and saying, hey, you need to make a little detour. You need to make a pit stop. You need to learn this, refuel, figure it out, and then we'll get you back on the path. So if you're a lot like me or you're a lot like Dory and you're kind of bouncing around and you have a whole bunch of stuff started but nothing finished, I encourage you to keep going forward. Keep that final destination in your mind. As long as you have that final goal, that final thing that you want to go, where you want to be, what you want to do, you're going to get there. And the reason that you're making these different moves and you're bringing new people in your life, new opportunities into your life, new products, new services, new anything, it's all part of that growing, process. You need to become someone who you're not right now to get where you want to get to, right? If you want something different than you have now, you need to become a different person. You can't keep doing the same things over and over again without growing to get to something different, right? That's the definition of insanity, right? Doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results. So my message to you is don't get discouraged. Don't get down. Yeah, it's frustrating. Yeah, it gives you anxiety. Yeah, it's overwhelming because you're like, I feel like I'm doing all this stuff and I'm just spinning my wheels. Well, just know that the process is put in motion for you. How you're going to get there, it's really not up to you. You just got to keep pushing forward, and things are going to come into your life. Things are going to, present themselves for you, and when you're ready, you're going to get there. But just don't give up. Don't turn off the cancel route. I'm shutting down the GPS and I'm just going to sit here and figure it out. Don't do that. Keep that navigation going. Keep your foot on the gas. Keep moving forward. If you turn right, turn right. It's going to get you back on. If you go left, go left. But just know that it's going to get you where you want to get to. So go out there, have an awesome day. Don't get discouraged. I believe in you. I know you believe in you. And if I can help, let me know. Leave a comment. But other than that, have an awesome day. Smile. Looks good on you. Feels good. And we will talk to you again. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.